Hi guys, it's Erin. Welcome back to the farm. Today's project is out here in the field. What I want to get done today is fill it up. I only have a few spots left. I have one full row right here, a couple short bits left in some of these rows, and just enough plants to fill it up. I think the goal, like I said, the goal is to get all of this planted. I want the field to be done so that everything can just grow and do what it needs to do, so that this summer we have enough flowers to go around. Right now in the season, it's time for the tulips and the ranunculus are sort of waning, although I did have to, I'll show you here real quick. I did go in, the weather's supposed to be around 80 degrees. Oh, a tree just fell. The weather's supposed to be around 80 degrees for the next few days, which is pretty crazy for the 1st of May. But I had to go and get shade cloth to protect all the ranunculus. They're down under here trying not to bolt. It seems to be doing a fairly good job. Did you hear that?
Yeah, did you see it?
No, I think it's right on the other side back there. Oh, John is going to check. It was. I think it was right on the other side of that trail. Yeah, John's going to, that tree just fell. John's going to inspect. But back to the ranunculus, these guys, they will certainly bloom out with the weather. So I've got a lot under here. Tomorrow morning when it's cool, my plan is to come out here and cut every last flower that I have out here, get them into the cooler, so I can store them until Mother's Day, hopefully. Okay. But back to the plan for today. Okay, so I want to show you all the different plants that I still have yet to get going. Ignore my weed mess, that's all going soon. Ignore that. This whole row is done. It's just going to get tilled in. We'll rake it all out and get rid of all the weeds. This row, the front half is going to do that too. But over here, this is the row that we put, it's all delphinium until right here. This is the last little one. So this rest of this space, we weeded a little bit, but the bells of Ireland are gonna go in there. I am always behind on everything. I expect they'll be good probably late June. They'll be ready to harvest. And then I have celosia in this one to plant, and celosia in that one over there to plant. Then there's aster in this one. I have in this row, we have this is the root beer hyssop, and I'm back and forth. I think I really just want to plant this way over there by the rest of my mint and not put it in this bed because it's a perennial here. So I shouldn't need to, I don't want to take up space on this part of the field, maybe up there for perennials. But this is the apple of Peru and our red leaf hibiscus that I want to get into the ground, and that should mostly fill up this bed or this field. The only thing, this row is got the 12-inch spacing, and that's where the apple of Peru and the red leaf hibiscus are going to go. But I don't have enough of those to fill the bed, but that's okay. And my amaranth, for some reason, it just did not do well. I'm either going to start a new set of amaranth for here or fill it up with more cosmos, simply because I know that for for the wedding and the wholesale market, the Cosmos will be more profitable, I think, than the Amaranth. So I'm kind of back and forth on that one. Let me know what you think about that. So all in all, we've got a few trays to get done. And then if I get all the way through with all of this, the field will be set for now. When this is all done and I can get those 2 rows cleared out, I will plant sunflower successions in there. I might actually, if I have time, fill up the rest of this bed right here. See these sunflowers? I might actually fill up the rest of the bed this way with more sunflower seed to get another succession going. But yeah, we've got a few hours and a lot of seeds to get in the ground, and that is the goal. Fill up the field and I can sort of be done with that. You're never really done with it, and there will certainly be lots more to do, including maintenance. Part of my weed problem is that all of my spare time has either been planting or harvesting or selling at the market, my normal day job. So I haven't really had a whole lot of time to devote to that, but that's okay. All of the ranunculus and anemone, they're only gonna last another month-ish. Even with the successions that are yet to bloom, they're only gonna last another month. And then all of that will come out and I will plant more short season annuals and biennials for next season. I have to always be thinking of the next season while I'm planting and flipping beds, because I need to plan. I've already ordered my ranunculus, I've already ordered tulips, and then I need to get my biennials up and into the ground. I did not do a good job of that last year, and I have only a few biennials for this season. But either way, I'm ready to get going. I've walked through how I do this specifically, so I'm just gonna set up a camera, get all this stuff planted, and hopefully take a look at what it looks like in the end. I am ready, personally, I'm ready to be done planting all these little seedlings so I can get the really pretty stuff like this into my personal gardens. Get all this done so I can get to planting all the stuff that's pretty right now. This field, don't get me wrong, will be full of beauty. It's just not yet. Okay, let's get going. All right, guys, the field is full. Right here, this little patch is all my bells of Ireland, and then down this way is everything else. So let's take a look. So we filled in the end of this row. It's kind of shiny and hard to see, but with the extra aster and then celosia, who loves this heat. And then this bit here is again the apple of Peru. These are huge seedlings, but the plants will be gigantic. And then the red leaf hibiscus. It's been pretty windy. I've been fighting with the weed block a lot today. And then over here, I forgot to talk about this in the intro, but right here, all these little plants, these guys, these are loosestrife. And then back behind, around here and all the way up here, I planted Canterbury bells. These are biennials, so they'll just create some pretty nice looking tufts of plant this year, and then next spring they'll bloom in all their glory. I wanted to tuck them in back here this year because it won't take more than a year or two for these loosestrife to fill in that whole area. So we'll get through these next season, and then that'll probably be it for being able to plant anything extra back here. That also leaves me more room up in the north side of the field for ranunculus and anemone again next winter. The super cool thing is, aside from, I did not plant the hyssop because I decided I want it in a perennial area. Over there by the veggie garden is where it's going to end up. But aside from that, all of my seedling trays are now planted. I have nothing left that needs to go into the ground for the farm. So exciting. It always seems like it takes forever, and it certainly took forever this year. I started planting, if you don't count the ranunculus that went in early March, I've been planting for a little over a month. Oh, can you see that big old hawk eagle? Man, too cool. We have a bald eagle family that lives here, and I think that's one of their babies. Huge baby, but still. I have to keep an eye on my chickens when it's flying over. Anyway, distraction, squirrel. Like I was saying, I've been planting for what seems like months, but it's probably been, I don't know, 6 weeks or so. But everything's in the ground. There will be successions. Like I said, I'm gonna get more sunflowers in the ground, and then the anemone and ranunculus will come up, and it'll be a lot more. Oh, that eagle's back. It'll be a lot more of the sunflower successions, and I'm going to fill the rest of this row with cosmos and some amaranth to make sure that we have fall flowers. And yeah, it's pretty exciting. It's a big, huge relief off of my to get this off my plate. It's done. It's been bothering me, especially since the weather is getting so nice. Yesterday, the last couple days it's been 70, 75. Today's 75, close to 80, and then the next few days are 80. It cools off a little bit, but it stays in the 70s for the foreseeable future. So the soil is above 50. Even at night it stays above 50, so the soil is good and warm, especially with the black weed block. It keeps it extra warm. So I'm just happy that it's done. Okay, I think that's gonna do it for today. I'm not gonna get to planting out the annuals. My shoulder doesn't have it in me after getting all these trays planted. I think we did 6 or 7 full trays of plants, which is a few hundred. So yeah, I'm excited. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.